DialogCheck by the great folks at NUGEN Audio is an answer to maintaining clarity and intelligibility in any mix. Let's check it out. Hey everyone, my name is Carlo and thanks for hanging with us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe and become part of our music marketing family today. We really appreciate that. In this video, we're going to dive deep into DialogCheck. Now, DialogCheck is an answer. It's a solution type plugin. It's going to give you insight into how clear your dialogue is in a mix referencing to other audio tracks. Now, this is helpful in a lot of ways. If you're working for hours at a time and you may have a little ear fatigue, who knows? A tool like this is going to help you identify visually what you sonically may be missing. Then you can go back and use your inserts and plugins more creatively to help carve out space for your dialogue in your mix. And we're going to show you an example of that in a moment. Now, first, it is an intelligibility metering plugin. So it's created to help assist you in maintaining understandable dialogue. Why? Because people are consuming media in all types of not only formats, but tools and devices, phones, tablets, soundbars, home theater systems, and want to maintain dialogue clarity. Because the way this plugin works, the way DialogCheck is going to work is you want to put it on a bus or a master fader, for example, where it's going to listen to the whole mix. And it's powered by dual neural networks, which understand the human voice. It's going to listen for the intelligibility of the dialogue with its built-in intelligence, then help guide you where and identify areas that you need to obviously work on to keep it up to a certain standard, the highest standard possible, actually. And I think that's really great because tools like this are designed and created to make your workflow a lot easier. Now, looking at the plugin window here we've got the plugin window. We have right here the clarity scale. And red means obviously you have some work to do. Yellow is getting closer, but you still got some work to do. And green area up top is where you want it. Closest to the value of 100 would be best. We've got a preset bar here, which is great. You can also see that Netflix is one of the presets because NUGEN Audio worked closely with Netflix to develop this, so you know you're going to get great results every time. Plus, you can also create your own settings, save them here, and set them as a default for you, and tag them with some necessary information. Really good housekeeping. Here you have a little macro view at the top. As you analyze the audio, that will populate. And here you've got the track button. You want this on. This is going to enable the plugin to do its job. So that's really important. Clear will reset the history view for you if you want to reanalyze it, obviously, to see if your work is progressing and doing a better job to help maintain more clarity. That's the goal here. You can also export a CSV file of your work, which is great again for housekeeping. Then you've got settings, which will give you access to the manual, which I always recommend reading. But right here, these are the important areas. You've got a real-time meter right here, the momentary clarity, and then you have meters, the statistical ones, reading the history, okay? That's kind of where you want to focus on. And I guess the best way is to just dive right in. Let's take a listen to what we've got here. Now, you can see I've bypassed all of my processing. We're going to listen to the original 3 tracks of audio in conjunction with the left and right airport sounds, as I mentioned. And we're running it through DialogCheck here, funneling all that into here so we can take a listen. This is without any processing to help us do our job as engineers to bring forth the clarity using this tool. All right, let's press play.
It's all here.
Just bring the bag back.
What?
Don't act like you don't know. All right, the bag, the black bag.
So right away, you could see that the very first couple words dipped way down into the red, which means the clarity really wasn't there, according to this analysis using the powerful dual network. We want all of our audio to be living in this green space up top here. So we got a momentary of 80.3 and then a median of about 80. We want to hit 100 as close as possible. But as engineers, that's our job to do so. Let me unbypass the plugins I have here. You can see I'm doing a little bit of denoising, a little bit of compressing, a little leveling, if you will, and then a little bit of EQing on each track. Now, this is going to be different for you. I did this just for an example here, but I know that I've been doing this long enough to get results quickly. And remember, these 3 dialogue tracks are also playing in conjunction with the background airport track coming down into DialogCheck, where it's going to give us an accurate representation of how this is going to work. Of course, if you wanted to use like a Netflix plugin, a preset, but I'm doing everything with default right now. So we're doing some denoising, some EQing, and some leveling on the tracks. Let's take a listen now. I'm going to clear it, and let's do that. Let's play that same audio again.
It's all here?
Just bring the bag back.
What?
Don't act like you don't know. All right, the bag, the black bag. No one ever brings them back. You know how?
Wow, look at that already. So you can see right away, none of our audio is dipping into the red like it did before. It's all a nice green, healthy area. The moments where you don't see any audio like here is the intelligibility at work. That's a pause in the dialogue detection, if you will. And of course, if you come up to settings and go to algorithm, you can change that threshold value right here under non-dialogue threshold, which I have it set to 20 by default right there. Let's do that again. Let's clear it and let's hear it one more time.
It's all here?
Just bring the bag back.
What?
Don't act like you don't know. All right, the bag, the black bag. No one ever brings them back. You know how much I spend a month on those things?
Wow. And at this point, look, we're at 99% clarity. So this is obviously going to give us great dialogue in almost any listening environment. That's how powerful DialogCheck is here. And obviously, being a NUGEN audio product, you know you're going to get guaranteed great results. They make amazing products. Definitely check them out on the web at NUGENaudio.com. But we have more links below for you to download a demo today, because the best way is to always find out for yourself. So that is a quick look at DialogCheck here by NUGEN Audio. And I love it. I'm grateful for these tools because they do advance my workflow. And once you integrate them into your workflow, it just becomes second nature. So dive right in. Have fun, everybody. Thank you, NUGEN Audio. Don't forget to like and subscribe and check out DialogCheck today. Have a great day, everyone. Stay busy and stay creative.